And we back. Welcome back to the second season of the Get Buckets podcast, powered by Hallway Basketball. I'm your host, Musa Moretti. Today I got a special guest, Mr. Khalon Hudson. How you doing, man?
Doing good, doing good, doing good.
Great to hear, man. Great to hear. How's everything been? Just transitioning, obviously at PC now. I know you say you're on a little break, but how's everything been, just like transition wise?
Everything's been good. It's been smooth. Now moving up from the junior college level, I'm seeing a lot more of the business side of things, and everything's just been great. About to move in, start school soon, so that's a plus. But everything's been great. Everything's been great.
For sure. That's what's up, man. Um, Before we even get into all that, I want to take it back just real quick. You went to West Side High School in Georgia, right?
Yes, sir. I went to West Side Augusta, West Side, because we got two West Sides. Well, West Side
Okay,
Augusta, yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay. And I think I've seen some people from there. I'm pretty sure. I've seen people from there. Y'all were pretty good, weren't y'all?
Yeah. I think we just came off three-peating state champion, so
Yeah,
that's a good part. That's a good thing.
got you. But I just want to ask, like, what was your I guess high school journey like over in at West Side, as well as like what was recruitment like your senior year, I guess.
Well, my journey through West Side. Matter of fact, I wasn't going to go there at first. I was going to go to Luce Craft Laney High School, but then first day, no, the day before school started, my freshman year, I showed up to West Side, just got my paperwork right, and then I ended up going there. But the first half of high school, it was a little struggle because for team wise,
Mm,
but personally as a player, I was having success, made first team all region as a freshman,
mm,
won freshman of the year. But as a team, we went 13-11 the first year, so things were kind of like we was coming on a up and up because they had a losing record that year prior.
yeah,
But then my sophomore year, we ended up going 21-5. We had a great year. First team all region. We started to turn some heads, but that year that changed everything for us because we took it and we was like, okay, we finna work hard this off season. We don't want to have that pain of losing no more. Like
mm,
just having our season cut short. Then the next 2 years, we ran it off back to back region champions, back to back state champions. I won state player of the year my senior year, and I won region player of the year my senior year. And I made honorable mention all Georgia, like all classifications.
yeah,
I won a couple other players of the year. I won US Today player of the year for our area. It was just a lot of great stuff came the second half of high school. But the recruitment wise, I played I played in Peach Jam, of course, and after that I had a great showing. But after that, my recruitment it was kind of fluctuating, but I
mm,
wasn't recruited heavily on the Division 1 level coming out of high school. I had a couple D2 offers, but I chose to go the JUCO route because I just wanted to bet on myself and I wanted to see like, okay, I know my level of work and I know what I can do. And I just chose to go JUCO because of that.
got you. So it was more of like a bet on yourself almost type thing.
Yeah, it was almost a bet on myself because I didn't feel like I didn't want to sell myself short and regret the decision later. So I said, okay, I'm gonna just go JUCO, wait a couple months, and then the results was there.
Yeah. How'd you decide on SMC specifically?
I mean, it was crazy. I played baseball in high school too. Coach
Really?
Pat, he called me. He called me during one of my baseball games. And then I told him I was gonna get right back to him after because I was in the dugout and stuff. Cause we was like up to bat and stuff. But And then I called him. We had a great conversation. I knew that he could get me to the next level. He can help. He can be a part of that process. So I called him. We scheduled the visit. I went up there, and SMC was kind of close to home. So I was like, okay, I can go to this great JUCO. We can make history. We can do a lot of stuff. And I also had some great teammates at my JUCO that was there. Um, and so I went on a visit, liked the visit, loved it, loved the school, and I just decided that's where I'm going to go.
Nice, nice. And I guess was it different? I guess I know it was Coach Patrick's first year as a head coach. I guess was that like a bonding factor between y'all and the coaching staff at SMC with it
Oh
being his
yeah,
first year there?
oh yeah, of course. Like being there, it really like and being some of our first year there, like a first year
Hmm.
team, and with his first year there, it was a very special year. We had a lot of ups and downs, and but we were all close to a sense like okay, we know what the main goal is. We didn't reach it, but coming together and being a team, I feel like we all gonna have that bond for life, and we know that Coach Pat, he's always gonna be there for us. We're always like if he need us or we need him, anything in life, we're always gonna have that connection.
Hmm. Who were some of the teammates? I know some of the teammates, but who are some of the teammates that you were able to play with and or gain a close connection with from SMC?
Got Tim Loud, Jordan Trahan, Colin McKenzie, Major Freeman, Samad Wright, Devontae Freeman, Jawan Nichols, Kennedy Akins. Um, who else? We had a lot of great guys. Zion Wright. Um, man, who else? But those are some of the. Oh yeah, Krishan, my boy Krishan
Hmm.
Ward. We had a lot of great guys on that team. That was like that I was real close with, and that was like those are my guys though for life. Because being hurt, some of them they helped me from being hurt, like just off the court stuff. Just
Yeah.
so it was a great bond. Now, on my boy Tyler, that's my guy right there.
Hmm.
Yeah. So but we had a great squad. We had a very very talented squad. And my boy David. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had a good little squad. Yeah.
No, yeah. And I was wondering them moving from JUCO to NAIA who would be coming back and whatnot, but it definitely seemed like y'all enjoyed playing together every time I watched. Um, Going in though, I know. So you get hurt what last game of the season, or
Yeah, yeah. It was the last game of the season with about I think like 2 minutes left. It was crazy. It was crazy.
how did the play occur?
I was coming down on a fast break. My teammate I had got out in transition. I was running and then caught the ball. I had pound dribble left, tried to come over with my left hand, try to go over the man, and then my knee just popped. It was
Mm,
crazy. But then I was on the ground because I was like I knew something wasn't right. And then the dude took me over to the table. He was checking my leg. He said everything was in there, but he said he could feel a little movement. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try to. I'm gonna play this out. I'm gonna try to give it my all. I jumped up and down. The adrenaline was going. Then I got back in the game. I'm limping down court, trying to give it my all because every player know about me. I mean, all my teammates know about me. They know that I was gonna give it my all. I was gonna give my
mm,
all to them.
yeah.
And then I tried to move out the way, like try to not really move out of the way, but they threw a oop on a fast break and I wasn't finna get dunked on because
Hmm.
that's like, and then I tried to man I had cut, then my leg gave out and I was like yeah I'm done. But then he brought me over to the table again. He said he felt a lot of movement that time in my I think the tibula or my fibula area, one of those. 'Cause I think when you tell your ACL or your
Yeah.
meniscus that like those is not supposed to shift.
Hmm.
But and then I got the MRI back. They said I tore my ACL. Then I was like, dang, it hurt, but then it was kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Did it did it affect like any recruitment? I guess after getting hurt.
Yes, it did actually. I picked up my first Division 1 offer to go to the University of Pennsylvania the day before that, and then when I got hurt, they had to pull the offer because they had to pull the offer at that time because you can't red shirt at an Ivy League. You could gray shirt, which means that I would have had to basically kind of go to another JUCO for another year
Hmm.
and really just prepare myself or come back to SMC and just not play, but like kind of like just rehab my leg. Then they come watch me work out, see what I'm doing, and then we take it on from there.
Yeah.
But then like couple weeks after that, after I tore my ACL, I got a call from PC
Hmm.
and Coach Q and Coach Griff. I knew them when I was in high school. It was just like we had that type of connection because they recruited me
Okay.
out of high school. So they started talking to me, just seeing what I'm doing, and they ended up offering me, even though I had a torn ACL and meniscus, and that was just a blessing on my part because to get that offer after I tore my ACL is real big, and I'm always had love for them for that because I mean they really wanted me and they willing to
Yeah.
be patient and willing for me to just really have an impact on the program when I get back out there.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. When I found out. that you got hurt, but then like right when you got hurt, I was like, dang. And I think someone had told me it was in the last game. I was like, I was wondering how you were feeling, but the fact that you were able to still go somewhere was definitely a blessing, like you said.
Oh yeah.
Um, Moving forward though, I just wanted to ask, like, obviously I know you're a man of faith and whatnot, but how do you feel like that? Because I mean, I personally got hurt like 5 games left in my 4 or 5 games left in my high school season. I just got cleared like a week ago, but I want to ask, like, how do you feel like your faith in God help you through? And I know you're still injured currently, but how is it helping you just get through this time? I know you want to get back on the court. I know I did. So how is it just helping you right now?
It's teaching me patience, and it's teaching me that everything happened for a reason, and that God, he has a plan. Because I have a thing where it's like, when you don't like, when stuff that doesn't happen, no, when stuff that doesn't normally happen, like
Hmm.
picking up an offer after you got hurt, you know who it is, because it's just a fact of the matter that, okay, God has a plan for me. I'm gonna be patient, and I'm just gonna take this time to reflect, sit back, and just get deeper into His Word and draw closer to Him, rather
Hmm.
than putting all my time into basketball. Because I didn't. Because honestly, I feel like if you get too much of basketball, it can become an intoxication, and you don't want that, because you got to really live life, because it's life after basketball. Actually, even
Hmm.
though I have dreams, aspirations, all that, it's like I understand that this is really helping me. Like, okay, I'm gonna get closer to God. He set me back for dreams, and He got something bigger in store. That's all my mentality. I ain't looking at it as nothing negative, because a lot of people, they can drown themselves from sorrow. They can, oh, why this happened to me? But it's like, I'm taking this as, okay, I got time to sit back, reflect, get closer to God, and really just come back better than I was before.
For sure. And I'm glad you're thinking about it like that because, like you said, a lot of people can have that why did this happen to me type mentality. And I mean, you still have to go through the rehab process. So why just
Oh yeah.
waste time, rather than using it to your advantage? When it first happened, like when it first occurred, what were your initial like feelings? Like, I've talked to a few different people. I don't know if you know them, but like Miles Tate, Jalen Brazil, talked to some guys. One tore his ACL, other one tore his Achilles. And I just want to ask, like, have you noticed a shift in like people that were around you? Like I know they were talking about like they might have seen some of their friends out with them, maybe not hang with them as much or some just different things. I know you probably in the bed for a few weeks with your knee injury. Have you been
Yeah.
able to like kind of I guess split between people you know are close with you and others?
Honestly, when I got hurt, when it first happened, it was like I was hurt, but it was like my teammates, they did a lot for me.
Mm-hmm.
And this female that I was talking to at the time, she helped me out through it all, and I will always appreciate her for that, because that was like, that was I because I needed help. So, and my teammates, they did the best they could. They was always there for me, like bringing food to me, because I couldn't walk or nothing, and my parents wasn't there. So like that really helped too. Like, and the girl, like I was saying, like she's like, that's like one of my friends. Like she was always there for me. So I just felt like it drew me closer to some people, and it actually drew me closer to a lot of people, because like my teammates at the time, because I needed them. And on the back end, like, cause they know I was there for them through certain stuff, but I needed them and they needed me. But my friends back home, like they checked up on me. They always made sure I was straight. I just felt like, but me personally, because of like the fact that I was hurt, and I knew I really couldn't walk around like that, be around a lot of people like that, I
Mm-hmm.
kind of had to draw myself away from people, because it was
Yeah.
like, it's like I'm not supposed to be out here right now. Like, okay, let me just go home. Let me just chill. Let me relax. Because actually, it was when I first came home. I had went up to go watch our younger players scrimmage, like at my high school, at my old high school. I watched them go up and just work out. High school coach, he was like, "Man, you hurt right now. We need you. Hey, go home, chill, relax your mind." Because it's like I was surrounded by basketball for probably the past since I was 3, and I'm 19
Mm-hmm.
now. So that's
Mm-hmm.
like, just go home, take a mental break from basketball, and that was like, that showed me, okay, you got to isolate yourself from a little people right now, and that's okay because it's like, hey, you gonna be around people when it's time to do it. So that's kind of approach that I took that with.
No, yeah, that's what's up. And I know, yeah, it was different since it did happen at the end of the season. So that also, I feel like it takes you away from basketball, and you didn't have to watch a bunch of games. If you would have got hurt mid or beginning of the season, where you're like, dang, I wish I was out there because
Yeah,
technically nobody's really playing. Um, I want to ask though, going into PC, like, what are your goals? I guess, just going into this first year at Presbyterian.
going to this first year, I just honestly, the first goal is to well, yeah, the first goal is to stay in my word. That's of course to stay in my word and just to stay in the right mindset. Second one is to get healthy. That's the main goal right now. And then when I get healthy, then that's when I can add other goals on top of that. But right now, it's really just to get healthy.
For sure, for sure. And I also want to ask, like, what are your, I guess, long term goals? I know we just spoke short term, but like overall goals in, I guess, the basketball realm. Like, where do you hope to carry this in the future?
Get to the NBA. Get to the NBA and thrive. That's been something that I've been heavy on just to get to the NBA and thrive. No, like, because I know it's gonna be hard, but I'm willing to chase a dream that people think that is gonna be impossible. I done had
Mm,
people laugh at me when I said I wanted to go to the NBA, and that's like stuff like that is real motivating. But it's
yeah,
like just really get to the NBA.
got you, got you. And I guess I should ask, like, what keeps you motivated? I know you just said just hearing what other people say, but what's your main motivation just to constantly just keep going?
My main motivation has to be first spreading the word because I know that's gonna be like, okay, I know I gotta spread that word through that first, and that's gonna be my motivation. Like, just okay, you do this, you get a big platform, you can spread that word, you can show the whole world about Jesus Christ. Second,
Hmm.
say my family too, like my family, just making sure they're straight. 'Cause I know my family do a lot for me. Like they
Hmm.
always making sure I'm straight. That's why every chance I get to really just do it for them. And third, just I know that it's bigger than me. Coming from where I come from, it's like I know that it's bigger than me, and I'm not doing this for me or my benefit. I'm not working hard for I'm doing it for people that's younger than me, that's coming from the city that I come from. That we didn't had a handful of people that really went to the next level or really went crazy on the next level. So it's like this, just the people that's younger than me should show them that, hey, if I can do it, they can do it. Just that motivation right there.
No, for sure, for sure. And I'm glad you mentioned that. Because the last thing I was gonna just ask is like, what's some advice you would give to young guys coming up where you're from, or just guys trying to make it in this whole just basketball world? I know it can definitely get tough at times,
Facts.
and I mean you've been through a lot yourself. But what's just some advice you could give to younger guys coming up?
Just really to keep the work, outwork the next man, and don't care what nobody say. Like, if you like, and be different. Don't be afraid to be different because a lot of people they think that it's lame to be different, or people they'll just like, oh man, look at him, he over there doing all that extra stuff. Like he a
Hmm.
try hard. Like that's I done been called a try hard at working out. Is crazy though. That's like, but just to be different though. Honestly, that's and don't be afraid to make and try to make change, or don't like. How can I say this? People might think you're crazy, and that's always not a bad thing when it comes to working. Like working hard, like if you can work hard, people are like, damn, like he's still doing that, he's still going. Like just because different is. So a lot of people say different ain't good, but different is amazing. And doing the
Hmm.
extra and doing the ordinary things is extraordinary. Like simple stuff, like trying to be excellent in every way of life, because nobody's gonna be perfect. If you
Yeah.
strive for excellence instead of greatness, I guarantee can't nothing stop you from getting your goals but you. For real, for real.
Hmm. Word. No, that's huge. That's huge. And I mean, I think a lot of people need to hear that as well.